This day first brings inspiration from young women who have already ventured into ICT, and they have been able to run successful innovations. They have been able to venture into the ICT career, to be able to inspire other young women to be able to take up the same.
I'm so much grateful for the mentors who mentored me. Right now, I'm running a mentorship program for teenagers and youths aged 15 to 24 years. That was after I came to MServe Kenya.
If it weren't for MServe, I could still be waiting for a job. I could still be fearful. I am an introvert, yes, but now I have the confidence to stand and address a crowd. Now I have the confidence to think ahead of my life.
And there is a woman who finds herself in a situation where she has to help men, but nothing around her is built for her. So there was silence in the building. Pilot received the coordinates. For the very first time in science history, a woman is making a decision for men. And slowly by slowly, T-20, T-10, T-5, T-0. With trouble, they landed.
With the government, I know there are many initiatives that are happening. I know some of you have heard about the Ajira program. We are trying to ensure that the youth are empowered, as our vision is about informed and digitally empowered Kenyan society. This one, we don't leave women or girls behind.
When we talk about digitalization or building the gender gaps, we are talking about technology. And if we are to talk about technology, what should come into our minds is literacy, reading. Are we able to read? What's the proportion of women and girls who have gone to school in Kenya?
As we talk, can we also try to be actual role models, mentor these young girls that they can actually, have a hand or have someone that they can talk to, someone who can give them the confidence they need to actually pursue these career choices.
MServe works with girls, works with women, goes reaching out for them in remote areas to teach them the digital skill. If part of our pillars is ICT, we have to partner with people like MServe, because we are also mobilizing women and girls in other areas, but they're very specific in the digital space, and they're the experts. So we also want to make sure that our communities are part of it.
I'm celebrating the International Girls in ICT Day. We are able to bring the young women's voices to the table, and also to consider their needs and their aspiration in the tech space, as well as to bridge the gap that is being experienced by the young women in our various communities. We call upon the various stakeholders, the government, the private sector, the international organizations to come together to ensure that our girls are being given the resources, able to access connectivity, internet, the devices also that they need, as well as skilling.
Since I've joined MServe, I've been able to gain social skills as well as entrepreneurial skills and ICT skills as well. So these skills have enabled me to be equipped and to be confident in getting jobs.
We need to use the current frameworks available to highlight the work that is being done so far, so that we can access things like the Universal Fund, which the CAK has, so that when the budget is being read, and when it comes to the digital economy, where they allocate almost 16% of our budget to the ICT, they must then say, and for the women and girls, we want to partner, and it's not just MServe, anybody who's working with women and girls in the digital economy in the ICT sector.
Personally, I'm really proud of what MServe has done so far, working with the young women, skilling them in tech and entrepreneurship. They have come a long way. I have seen them grow. They were part of the Digital Opportunity Trust Impactathon back in 2016, and we are really proud to see what impact they are creating within the community in Pangani and the Eastlands area of Nairobi.
As much as yes, some of the organizations like this have helped most women, there's still a big gap in the digital skills in women. More awareness should be done, more platforms should be created to engage women to join these ICT courses.
Importantly, we have been able to get reflections. We have all come to an agreement that there is a lot of efforts that have been put together by the government, by the private sector and other civil societies to be able to bridge the gender digital divide. As a takeaway, we need more collaboration. We need to create a more clear pipeline in terms of access to digital skills, in terms of utilization of devices that the young women are able to access. We also need to bring the conversation further when it comes to safety, especially online. And this is exactly what we need to prioritize in the coming days. We need very pragmatic programs that will promote the participation of women in skilling, in access to digital literacy, but also maintaining safety when they are working online. My call to action is calling upon partners to collaborate to create a very straight pipeline for digital skilling, entrepreneurship in this ecosystem. It's upon us also to walk the talk, ensure that as many young women can access the skills, can access the devices, and more importantly, they can also practice what they have learned to be able to earn a living. Then this can only happen through more pragmatic and collaborative programming. We would like to really appreciate the partnership we have had to put together this event, first to the Crown Trust and to the W4, and also to the government, who have also come together to be able to make this event a success. We also have other partners, the speakers, the panelists, and more importantly, when we talk about the participants, the young women from across the world who have joined us in this celebration of the International Girls in ICT Day.